As everyone knows, our toilet at home was clogged by something like this a while ago. Oh, you didn't know? Then let me introduce myself. I'm a blogger who does buyer reviews. I often buy some weird but seemingly practical things to try out at home to see if those gadgets can effectively improve our lives. And this thing, it's something you put in the toilet specifically to prevent when you're pooping the water from splashing on your butt. It's a little gadget like that. To see if it's actually useful, I put it inside our toilet and used it for 3 or 4 days. Finally, on the 4th day, my daughter finished her bath in a tub. After using the toilet, I wanted to save some water. So I took my daughter's bath water and flushed it down. Tragedy struck just like that. There's a problem. I poured my daughter's bath water into the toilet. It's clogged. That's why this video is called Part 2. Because the first 2 parts were about me testing it, and after my toilet got clogged, the reactions I had right then and there. Property management came. They told me there's nothing they can do and that I'd better stop using this toilet, otherwise it might get stuck in some corner of my underground sewage pipe. But it won't flush into the building's straight main sewage line, causing an even bigger blockage. They told me to hire a professional to remove the toilet. But hiring someone to do that costs 300 yuan. You know, I'm a married man with a wife and a kid. 300 yuan! When Edison Chen was in LA,
微信转账300块，帮我回到香港。
even he needed 300 yuan to get home. And for me, a man with a wife and a kid, every single penny has to be spent very carefully. Suddenly, asking me for 300, it wasn't in the budget. I can't afford it. I'd need 10 days to save up. And so, we've come to the first attempt at a DIY toilet rescue that might save me 300 yuan. This toilet of ours has been clogged for about 10 days. Sometimes I still pee in here when I wake up at night, and I noticed that, compared to the other toilet, there are some differences when flushing. After flushing this one, the water drains slowly and goes very deep, all the way to the bottom. And then it bounces back a bit. The other toilet, which isn't clogged, drains faster than the clogged one. But the water that remains inside is more than in the other one. It's a bit like this situation, where the water on both sides is connected. Anyway, that's basically the principle. It's why our clogged toilet over there, after flushing, always has a lower water level. Since I've determined that the splash guard is likely stuck in the U-trap around this spot right here, it means we might be able to use a more traditional method to suck it out. This is awkward. I don't feel any air pressure at all.
We'll have to call a pro.
The plunger just won't create a seal with this toilet. There's no suction at all. The plan failed. Looks like I have to call a professional. It's quite obvious that the toilet rescue mission ended before it even got started. So we've moved on to step 2. After the plumber arrived, I even asked him, is there a vacuum that can suck up water? One you can just stick in the toilet. He just looked at me and said, no. Toilets are usually cleared from the top down. Nobody sucks the damn shit out of the toilet. Just to unclog it, fine. 300. He said he'd have to remove it. The plumber brought out a utility knife and started scraping away. He said when he works on other toilets, sometimes he doesn't even need to scrape. Just remove the bolts and it pops right off. Some have a thin layer of sealant and a quick slice is enough to free it. But with my toilet, he'd been scraping for over 5 minutes and it still wouldn't budge. What a stubborn toilet. With a loud snap, the blade on his utility knife just broke. He gave me a look and said, man, they really didn't skimp on your toilet. And the sealant underneath, there's just so much of it. The contractor who did this, he was really thorough. Then he just headed out saying, I'll be right back. Yeah, he went to buy a brand new knife.
This sealant is actually way too thick for what I need.
Oh, something's happening, right?
It's loose. This knife is about to be ruined too.
Oh! Found it? Let's get a shot of the bottom of the toilet. I finally understand what the ad for this product meant when it said it's bigger than the toilet opening. Now I get it. It's bigger than the opening. It really is bigger than the opening, but only for the toilet's outlet.
Good thing it got stuck here. It'd be a mess if it went down. Would it clog further down?
No, it wouldn't. Using a machine on this is useless. Even if you use that vacuum you mentioned, it wouldn't suck it up. With the air gap, there's no way.
Can we just break it?
Yeah, we can break it.
High quality silicone sealant. Today, you can't use any water here. Basically, a solid object clogging a toilet is, in my experience, already the absolute worst case scenario. If the object could pass through the toilet, it would go straight into the main sewage line. Then it would definitely be flushed right into the septic tank. So the worst thing that can happen is it getting stuck inside my toilet. I think the guy from the property management was just an amateur. He only knew how to use those spring-like tools. Stick it in the toilet to stir the shit. His knowledge of drainage pipe design is absolutely zero. Thank you. One last thing. Actually, if you don't want to, while pooping, get water splashed on your butt. Netizens have all said, just put 2 layers of paper on the water. Anyway, it was through this process that our home's toilet returned to normal. Alright, this is your good friend Mad Uncle, Surprise Buyer. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. If you like me, hit the subscribe button below, so you can, when I update my videos, receive notifications. If you have any thoughts, leave a comment. I'll basically read them all. See you next time.